Welcome Aries, my name is Emil. This is a general and collective reading, so you're welcome to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thank you, I appreciate you. If it resonates, I would appreciate you leaving a like, comment, and subscribe if you like to see more. Let's get going with your spread. I'm laying out the spread and I'll explain and clarify if needed. So, Aries past energy. Spirit, guides, and higher self. Aries past energy. One will do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Past energy for Aries. Aries past energy. Thank you, spirit, guides, and higher self. Well, there we go. Present energy for Aries. I'm just taking this deck in use. I've had it for a long time, but I haven't really used it much in readings before. So yeah, that was one. Thank you. And future. Thank you, spirit, guides, and higher self. Challenge position, last card from the challenge position. Thank you, spirit, guides, and higher self. Thank you, universe, thank you, life for Aries. One card for the challenge position for Aries. Thank you. And the hidden position. Thank you, spirit, guides, and higher self. That is way too many. Thank you, spirit, guides, and higher self. The hidden position for Aries. Take that one, and put the rest back because I said only two. Thank you. And solution/advice. It's just raining cards over here. There we go. There was one. And another one for solution advice. Thank you, spirit, guides, and higher self for Aries. Solution and advice for Aries. Thank you. Seven of materials, so that's Seven of Pentacles. It's about a pause, assessing your progress, perseverance, the long game, investments, manifesting for the future, gratitude and diligence. And the Fool is a new journey, beginnings, trusting the universe, a time for optimism, not knowing what's coming, needing to learn new skills, analysis, paralysis, and a leap of faith. So it's about embracing the unknown. Let's clarify the past positions. Seven of materials, Seven of Pentacles, clarify, Seven of Pentacles, thank you, spirit, guides, and higher self. Clarify, Seven of Pentacles. And the Fool. Tower, clarifying seven of Pentacles. The Tower is about it's about unexpected change, a massive shift, beliefs shattered, paradigms flipped, an opportunity to rebuild your old life in new ways, being flexible, finding shots of light in the chaos. So the Tower is about one's perception of reality falling apart. It can be literally one's reality and one's situation falling apart. And with this seven of materials, it's about finding a new way to move forward, finding progress, perseverance, investments, manifestation for the future, gratitude and diligence. So it might be old paradigms shifting, falling apart. The Tower is a situation or a circumstance, something that is built on solid, unstable grounds and without a solid foundation, and that is why the Tower always falls when it gets too heavy for the realities, or let's say perceptions to remain. It is the expansion of one's perception and beliefs, the falling away of the old, embracing the new. And that's corresponding well with the Fool, the Nine of Wands, which clarifies the Fool is Nine of Wands, find it, Nine of Inspiration, a last defense, protection, setting boundaries, following through the final push, giving up to, it can be about giving up too early, or the feeling of wanting to give up right before the results of your labor, being overly vigilant, unwarranted defensiveness, winds of defiance. So it's after a chaotic situation, some kind of chaos, drama, undynamic energy, and feeling sometimes it can be about the feeling of being attacked, or the feeling of afterwards regaining balance and finding stability, and finding safety within one's experience and reality. In your present energy, we have Eight of Pentacles and the Justice card. Eight of Materials is about working and perfecting your craft. It's about taking pride in a job well done, building skills over time, mastery, being an expert, dedication and pride, not cutting corners, efforts versus laziness, sole purpose. And the Justice card is about justice. It can be about literal justice, which can symbolize the court system, but generally speaking, justice is about truth and integrity, fair compensation, the law of cause and effect, being responsible for your choices and actions, balance, equity, I think it's pronounced karma, ethics, consequences, and retribution. So justice is exactly what it's speaking to or trying to convey. The justice is about regaining balance and justice in the situation. Let's clarify. Eight of Pentacles, thank you, Spirit, Spirit guides, and higher self. Clarify. Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Justice card. One will do, but we're gonna use them both because I don't pick, and feels like the message is about both of them, so I'm gonna read them both. Seven of Pentacles, clarifying Eight of Pentacles. So to me it says Seven of Pentacles, a pause, assessing your progress, perseverance, the long game investment, manifesting for the future, gratitude and diligence. So Seven of Pentacles is taking a short break from the labor and waiting to observe the fruits of your labor, the product of your of you working towards perfecting your craft and building your dreams. What it says to me. The Eight of Materials, the Eight of Pentacles, was also about effort versus laziness, not cutting corners, realizing sometimes that the work that we don't feel like doing is probably the steps towards soul purpose and fulfillment. Clarifying the justice, we have Knight of Wands and the Devil. So Knight of Wands is fire and fire. Knight of Inspiration. Where are you there? So that's about spontaneous creation. It can be about spontaneous creation, inspiration, taking a risk, charging ahead, following your dreams, fast output actions, enthusiasm, and the galloping pulse that gets things done, impulsiveness and haste. It can also be, it's fire and fire. It can be it can be a very forward moving energy. It can be inspiration and motivation in a very intense form. It can also be anger because it's fire and fire. And with the Devil right behind it, the Devil is about unhealthy habits, addiction, bondage, being manipulated, or feeling stuck in the confines of your story, needing to loosen up and have fun and finding liberation. And the bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is about juggling obligations, finding balance, centering, grounding tasks, too many to-dos, multiple priorities, financial decisions, managing resources, staying afloat, feeling overwhelmed, change and flexibility. Sometimes Two of Pentacles can be about committing and prioritizing to one thing at a time, or at least that which actually brings us The thing is, every decision is either bringing us closer to ourselves or farther from ourselves. What that means is every decision there is a healthy choice and there is a unhealthy choice, and there is not just one. It's only your imagination that limits your ability to overcome. To me, it says either passion, motivation, or write down anger, because it's a lot of fire, and the devil, which is unhealthy habits, and two of pentacles, which is unbalanced, the need to take a decision, the need to commit to one path, finding balance again, taking the right decisions that brings you peace, and the decision that honors your worth and your values. Sometimes our wish our wishes and needs are what's controlling us, and that is purely because of attachment. That is pretty much the symbolization of the devil energy. That is attachment, and attachment is identifying with a subject, habit. Um, it can be a person, it can be a family member, anything. It can be a belief, it can be straight up poison or toxic energy, negativity, pessimism, basically anything unhealthy the devil can symbolize. It's not about some kind of evil force, because there actually is no good or evil. There is healthy or unhealthy mind or heart, ego or spirit, human or divine, to just give some synonyms and to describe the both parts of the polarity and different ways. In your future energy, we have 10 of Swords and 9 of Wands, which 10 of Voices, 9 of Inspiration. 10 of Swords is about a painful truth or realization, despair, victimhood, being stabbed in the back, deception or betrayal, harsh endings, dissolution, seeing the world in a completely new way, and an opportunity to begin anew. So, 10 of Swords is about feeling, it can be about feeling limited, but 10 is about endings and new beginnings. 10 means completion, Sword means the mind, the intellectual, the psychological. So this is an ending regarding some kind of either narrative or perception, or just something regarding the mind. And it's the tense is about one situation ending and another beginning, but I take it as a very, very good sign. And you have 9 of Inspiration, which is about a last defense, protection, setting boundaries, following through and the final push. It can be about the feeling of wanting to give up too early or giving up too early, being overly vigilant, unwarranted defensiveness. Let's clarify them. 10 of Voices. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, and Higher Self. Clarify 10 of Voices for Aries. 9 of Cups. clarify. Nine of Inspiration, Four of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. Clarifying Ten of Swords, we have Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is about a gift from the universe, dreams manifested, enjoying your rewards, fulfillment and satisfaction, gifts and a positive message from spirit. It can also be emotional contentment, but not emotional fulfillment, because that's the Ten of Cups. Nine of Cups is about a near completion regarding emotional contentment, regarding one's emotional state of being. Clarifying Nine of Wands, we have Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is about savings, checking on finances, creating solid foundations, resisting on your laurels. Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. A time to step into an abundance mindset, letting go of lack, building for the future, protection and generosity. Four of Pentacles is stability regarding finances, or the need for stability regarding finances, is very health and financial focused. It's about finding stability within the materials, within the physical, regarding, it can be about everything regarding the material. So it can be stability in career, health, wealth, which is abundance, financial stability, financial situation. Yeah, I did say career, yeah, and living situation. So it's about finding stability in the materials, as I just said. In your challenge position, you have Page of Inspiration and Two of Inspiration. So that is Wands energy. Page of Inspiration is a million sparks of ideas, all the enthusiasm at the beginning, brainstorming and planting seeds for the new projects and futures. Successful starts, the vibrancy of youth, a zest for life, ideation and creativity, exciting possibilities. Two of Wands is about seeking new paths for yourself, moving past your comfort zone, the activation of potential, desiring new experiences, travel and adventure, home and family, a heart full of ideas and a thirst for expression and manifestation. Let's clarify those as well. Page of Inspiration. Two of Inspiration. Four of Swords. Four of Swords. Yes. Four of Swords is sleep, deep rest and renewal, healing, the edge of burnout, needing to slow down, taking the time you need, self-love and compassion, retreat. It is about finding stability within the mental, the psychological, within the mind, finding stability. Yeah, and it's about being idle and reflecting, contemplating. Queen of Swords is about expressing your truth, and it's about a truth speaker, an honest and astute leader, wisdom, and an ability to cut through the bullshit, clear vision and clear communication, wit, intelligence, good advice, and strategic thinking. Of course, with water as well, because it's primarily swords. No, it's primarily, yes, it is primarily swords, because it's first the suits. It's firstly the element and then the suit. I'm pretty much, that doesn't even matter anyways, because it is primarily this the elements before and then the suits. So it's primarily mental energy, primarily true. It's primarily being logical, being clear about your thoughts, speaking your truth, clear communication, but also explaining, not explaining, but it can be about setting boundaries. It's about it's about still being kind of focused, and it's it's primarily about communication and the logical, the mental, the psychological. But there's also the queen, which symbolizes water, which symbolizes emotions or emotional intelligence. So also not disregarding one's own emotions. That is what I mean. And the bottom of the deck, 10 of cups, so it tells me it might be around your emotional fulfillment. 10 is completion, cups is emotion and relations. Not necessarily relationships. Relationships can be with friends and family as well. It doesn't have to be some kind of romantic or love relationship. It doesn't have to be, that's not specifically what the 10 of cups is about. It's just emotional fulfillment, or just, it is emotional fulfillment, which is finding your own balance, finding your own completion, your own, it's, yeah, it's emotional fulfillment, whatever that means to you. And in your hidden position you have Queen of Voices and Eight of Emotions. Queen of Voices is the same as Queen of Swords. It's about a true speaker, an honest leader, wisdom and an ability to cut through the bullshit, clear vision and clear communication, I meant, excuse me, with intelligence, good advice, and strategic thinking. And Eight of Emotion, which is also Eight of Cups, is about, that was walking away, healing old wounds and stories, choosing a better path for yourself, being disappointed, finding a better fit, letting go to make space for the new, a first day of a new life. Let's clarify the hidden positions, or hidden position. Queen of, let's do that again. Or not the same way, but in the way one or max 2 cards, please. Thank you, spirit guides, and higher self for Aries. Terrifying Queen of Swords in the hidden position. Terrifying Eight of Cups in the hidden position for Aries. Alright. Eight of Wands is about fast-moving energy. It's the second fast-moving energy in the tarot, as far as I know. It is travel, speed, free-flowing energy, movement, breaking free or of unstuck patterns, wanting with an idea when inspiration hits. And Knight of Wands, spontaneous creation and inspiration, taking a risk, charging ahead, following your dreams, fast output, action, enthusiasm, and the galloping pulse that gets things done, impulsiveness and haste. It can also be about anger, but it doesn't have to be because it's fire and fire. But primarily it's fire and fire energy. It can both be charging ahead, but it's forward moving energy no matter what. Sometimes we need a little courage to find balance, because if we aren't willing to work with the current situation, how should we get experience and become wiser and more experienced? And that is basically how growth happens, by being challenged and overcoming that challenge. So, and then you have Ace of Wands, positive new beginnings, fresh inspiration, sparks and opportunities, new cycles of manifestation, the genesis of hopes and dreams, creative downloads, pushing through blocks, illuminated ideas and passions. So it's about new ideas, new passions, new inspiration, new motivation. And in your solution / advice position, you have Page of Swords and Six of Wands. Page of Swords is about curious and intelligent things, restless energy, a thirst for knowledge, learning, thinking, and being a student, needing to align your actions with your words. And the thing is about realigning one's action with one's words. Sometimes we know better, but sometimes we need to do as we know instead of as we want and as we think we need, because everything that we actually need, as long as we don't have any excess karma, which is basically the results of one's unhealthy decisions, then it's just, and I say just like it's nothing. It's not nothing. I know the struggle. Needing to align your actions with your words. So it's taking one new step at a time, taking a leap of faith, trusting yourself and knowing that you can do anything you put yourself to. Sometimes it's not about faking it till you make it. It's about realizing that you know better than you're actually doing. You have values, you have probably maybe ethics, and that is, every time we have the opportunity to take a decision, it can either be healthy or unhealthy, and whatever we choose is what we are going to bring to ourselves. So if it's a healthy decision or situation, or if I think you get my drift, but we're definitely gonna clarify it. Six of Inspiration, Six of Wands is about victory and recognition, a homecoming, being seen, recognition for a job well done, being thanked, the spotlight, healing your fears of success. So, Six of Inspiration is success, victory, celebration. And at the bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. I want to draw the clarifications for it. Page of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit decks will have it go. Six of Wands. So, Eight of Cups is about detaching from emotional attachment. So, walking away, healing old wounds or stories, choosing a better path for yourself. It can be about being disappointed, finding a better fit, letting go to make space for the first day of a new life. Eight of Cups is detaching from emotional attachment, and attachment is identifying with a subject, a family member, a friend, a idea of a relationship maybe. But to me, Eight of Cups is emotional detachment, so it's about not identifying or to stop identifying with expectations or desires. So it's knowing that what you've been engaging with, it can be anything. It can be a person, it can be a situation, it could be a habit, but it's just some kind of emotional attachment, which only happens when when one identifies with a situation, a habit, a belief, a person. But it's about realizing that it's not healthy for us and finding a better fit, letting go of to make space for the new and embracing the new, letting go of what isn't actually serving us. Clarifying Eight of Wands, we have Six of Swords. Six of Swords is transition, help coming from unexpected places, quiet movement, successful expansion for a period of difficulty, after a period of difficulty, excuse me, crossing thresholds and changes, realignment. Six of Swords is about moving from turbulent waters to still waters. It's about moving from a chaotic situation regarding the mind, the mental, the psychological, and into balance and harmony, which Six stands for. Swords is about the mental, the psychological, the mind. And Ace of Materials at the bottom of the deck, which is for the general flow and theme of the reading. Ace of Pentacles is newfound stability, newfound materials. Materials is anything regarding finances, health, career, living situation. And Ace of Pentacles is exciting new beginnings, fresh roots, future comforts, manifesting abundance, the potential for massive prosperity, security, and wealth. The cusp of an evolution. And next up, I'll be getting some oracle messages for you. That is just some a little more specific advice on what to focus on, what to do in your current situation in your life at this time, what messages is gonna serve you best. Thank you, spirit guides, and higher self. Oracle messages for Aries. What does Aries need to know at this time? What messages does Aries want or need? What messages for Aries? Thank you, Spirit. So you have let your fears dissolve, take a reality check, lighten up, and at the bottom of the deck we have forgiveness. So letting your fears dissolve, realizing that fear is actually an illusion. It is fear stands for false evidence appearing real. It is a bluff. It is an empty threat. It is an untrue story you affecting you, basically, to define it so as specifically as I can. It is false beliefs making us feel unbalanced, unsafe. That is what fear is. Lack of balance, lack of safety, lack of comfort. Not because comfort is a need, but in life, in universe, in the divine, whatever label you like to refer to it with it to, trusting and having faith dissolves your fears, or it doesn't necessarily make them disappear, but it makes you take, or it encourages you to take a leap of faith, because that leap of faith, that trust is definitely, even though it's challenging, it's gonna pay out, it's gonna be worth it, I promise you that. And you have take a reality check, so that corresponds very well with let your fears dissolve, letting go of false narratives affecting your mental stability, your mental health and balance. Sometimes false beliefs, perceptions, and perspectives is taking away our power, because we don't know that it has any power over us, and we don't even know that we have power to decide if we want to let it, but we have to realize that it's an untrue story affecting us. And with the next card we have lighten up, so remember to be compassionate and understanding towards yourself, because you've been going through a lot, and sometimes we just need to take a short break and just value and honor ourselves and pour into ourselves self-worth, self-care, self-love, lightening up, giving yourself some breathing space, some cutting yourself some slack, because the only thing that is failure is giving up. Mistakes of not even mistakes. It is experience. It is unexpected results. But when we have expectations regarding results, it is completely controlling our narrative and our perception upon the subject. So when we have expectations about our endeavors or anything, when we have an expectation, we cling to that expectation, and when the opportunity comes we end up self-sabotaging because it's not looking like we expected it to, or that we wanted it to, or we thought that we needed it to. It's not as we imagined. So sometimes it's just about taking it as it is and knowing that you're doing your best, or at least you're doing what you know you can do at your best. But the thing is, your potential is unlimited as long as you never give up, as long as you keep going and give yourself peace, grace, and clarity, and give yourself some understanding, some, yeah, grace. Give yourself some grace, because sometimes it's hard even standing. Sometimes it's hard even continuing to working on overcoming those challenges, those difficulties. So lighten up. It's I know sometimes it looks like it has to get worse before it gets better, but that's called a lesson, and it's basically just a blessing in disguise. Lessons are a blessing that we need to learn from before that we get the benefit of it, before that we get the results, or just results, because it is not specific, because expectation is actually robbing us from the present moment and from the experience of just taking it as it is and experiencing, or appreciating it. Because, yeah, expectations ruin every experience, according to my experience at least. And forgiveness towards yourself, towards anyone that you have felt that has hurt you or been against you, or trying to keep you down, trying to limit you, trying to control you, manipulate you. Forgiveness is not for their sake, it's for your own sake, because forgiveness is the opposite of unforgiveness, and unforgiveness is resentment, and resentment is actually, it's an unhealthy intention, it's an unhealthy emotion. And having grace enough and being yeah, it's about making peace with yourself, making peace for yourself, and forgiving what you didn't know at that time and what others didn't know, because does no one hurts others consciously. Sometimes they might think that they do it consciously, but there are no evil, there are no specific good or evil. There is healthy and unhealthy, ego or soul, mind or heart. Forgiveness is for our sake, not for their sake, but at the same time, we don't have to agree to what others think or want just because we forgive them. We don't even have to let them into our life. We just need to make peace with it, so it won't take away all of our energy and make us negative and pessimistic and draining our life force. So this was your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you blessings, peace, and prosperity. Be well, be blessed, and love and light.